Back in 2020, after Joe Biden won the presidency, he said that he saw himself as a transitional president. And to me, that suggested that Joe was only going to serve one term and not run for re-election. And I agreed with that. People ask me, do you think Joe Biden will be the candidate in 2024? I said, no, I don't. And I don't think it would be a good idea for him to be the candidate. He's going to be too old. And clearly, Joe Biden had considered this too by calling himself a transitional president. But then the unforeseen happened, the big mistake by the Republicans. See, after Donald Trump left office, what the Republicans should have done is said, bye, Donnie, don't want to see you again. But that's not what they did. They accepted him back in the fold. They sent Kevin McCarthy down to kiss the ring, hug him, and bring him back in. They saw him as a way of getting money and votes. They didn't care what kind of damage he was going to do to their party or to this country. They accepted him back in. So here's Joe looking at this situation, saying to himself, I beat him in 2020. Maybe I'm the only one that can beat him in 2024. I want to retire. I want to be done, but we've got a country to save here. And that's what Joe Biden did. So Joe Biden starts running for president, and now we are where we are. People are wondering whether or not he's capable of going on for another 4 more years. As I've said before, my concern is only the election. The 4 years after that, we'll deal with that when that comes. But people are putting pressure on Joe Biden. Can he do it? I still think it's a bad idea that Joe Biden runs in 2024. But here's where the problem is. If you're going to make that decision, make it 2 years ago so you got some time to ramp up, develop a new candidate, not 4 months out from the election. Do I think there are better candidates that might be stronger candidates? Absolutely, just by virtue of age. Kamala Harris comes to mind. But the fact of the matter is, you dumb fucks waited for 4 months out from the election. And now you're hamstrung trying to develop a candidate. So in my mind, the only logical thing is to make the best possible choice. And that has to be Joe Biden. You're going to switch things up now? Jesus Christ, that is a panicky-ass move. All we have to do is worry about winning the election. The following 4 years, we'll worry about when we get there. But we'll get there when the Democrats have control of the House, the Senate, and the Oval Office. If we fuck around now, we may not get control of anything, and then it's over. Do I think Joe Biden is the best candidate for the 2024 election for the Democrats? No, I don't. But that's beside the point. It's too late. There's not enough time. Besides that, Joe did something I never expected. He became the most productive, successful president in the history of this country. The first 4 years, what he accomplished was truly amazing. So why do we punish him now for doing such a fucking great job? In the beginning, I didn't think he should run for president in 2024. I still think there are younger people. I would love to see younger people doing this. But the fact is, they waited too long to set this up. They should have done it 2 years ago. And here we are, 4 months out. He's our candidate. And people are shitting themselves. Well, too fucking bad. You put yourself in this situation. Now we've got to ride this out and hope for the best. And don't take any ridiculous, risky chances.